Shalom, shalom.
Okay, we good. Hey, shalom, Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the sincere brethren out there pushing this word, and to you sincere listeners. So we, some of the brothers in the SF camp, we got a guest here from DC. And as the title reads, the hour of temptation is around the corner. Because you can see the moves that this man is making. We're gonna play, a clip for you to further, instill, the title, man. Okay, so you can know what time we're in. We ain't in the time of playing games, partying and all that. This man's getting ready to make his move, and like the scriptures say, he's gonna come down with that great wrath, man. So this devil is setting the stage, to make that ultimate move, man, where he's going to implement, the haragma, which that's his ultimate goal, okay? To where if you don't have this thing inside your body, you're not going to be able to pretty much participate in life, man. Okay, you're not going to have access to the grocery stores, which that's the main thing. That's where everybody gets their food from, the grocery stores. You ain't going to have access to that, man. You ain't going to be able to work. And this is all in the scriptures, okay? Revelation, the 13th chapter, concerning what the conditions are going to be for the implementation of the haragma. And that's what this man is setting up, and it's beginning off with this medical procedure that he's instituting. Which that thing is going to become mandatory as well, okay? The FDA, they're getting ready to fully approve those things. And that's one thing that people were saying, well, you can't make it mandatory because it hasn't been approved by the FDA. Well, guess what? It's going to get approval, and they're going to make it mandatory, man. And if you don't have that, like, well, we're gonna play, the clip for you. If you could bring out real quick Revelation 3 and 10, and then we're going to go to the clip.
All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Yeah, what's the word of the patience? The scriptures, man. So this is what's got to be in your mind. Okay, really, this is what our people should be focusing on, man. But our people, they caught up in what they got going on, in their life. They're not focusing on the things that's really important, But really, this is only for the elect anyway. Okay, keep going.
It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, the hour of temptation. Which when you look that word temptation up, the definition is enticement to commit sin, and that's what this man is getting ready to do, because he's getting ready to establish his new world order down here upon the earth. And a lot of people, that's out there that speak on the new world order, they skip over the fact that this man also has a religion that's associated with this rulership that he's trying to establish down here, man.
Right.
He worships the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, so if you bow down to this man's new order, if you initiate yourself into this, you going against the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right.
You worshiping another God, man. You breaking the first commandment, and the Most High is not going to be pleased with that. Okay, so that's the temptation that he's going to present to you. All right. Oh, take this, and then you can continue to live your life. Normally, quote unquote, then that's just going to segue into, okay, now we got to make this incision and you got to inject you with this so you can live a normal life.
That's right.
Not understanding what these things really signify, man. Okay. Him injecting these things into you, he's offering you to his gods, man. Right. So you ain't supposed to be taking this. All right. Our job is to stay pure in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and not defile ourselves and offer ourselves up to the gods of Esau, Edom, man. You ain't supposed to bow down to the image of Baal.
That's right.
You gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm saying also the normal. What is the normal? It's just really we just going right now. We going into the final steps and stages of what? The image of the beast.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. Which ultimately is going to lead towards what? The mark of the beast. All right. So it's just things are getting more serious now. Yeah. All right. It's different phases to everything. At least we're talking about it. Klaus Schwab. I call him the Sith Lord. Yeah. He talks about these things that he's going to do And they've been talking about these things for a while. Now it's all about the implementation of these things, man. And guess what? It's coming with draconian measures, as the video we're going to play, where you have the medium, right? Which is the media. You have the medium that's in a very, very important way, very important part of the New World Order, of the image of the beast, because it has to, remember, the image of the beast, it has to speak. All right, it has to speak, and you have actual spirits, men just like us, with mediums, right, in the right-hand side to speak, to prophesy the word of Yahweh by Shem Shai. You have mediums on the left-hand side, such as the individual we getting ready to play in the video, man. Prophesying what the future, the left-hand side, and with Edom, Esau, and his plans. All right.
So let's finish.
I finished. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Which that, links up with Revelation 13:16. He calls it all. So everybody's going to be tested.
That's right.
The only ones that are going to be, able to overcome this ordeal is the ones that trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that have the words of Yahweh Shai's patience, that have the scriptures in their mind.
That's right.
The rest of these people, they're going to be through. When you got individuals out here that's saying they're not going to take this from Esau, they ain't going to take this, I ain't going to take that. But what you going to do when he puts you in that position to where you can't eat unless you got these things, man?
Pressure.
Yep. You're going to fold.
Pressure.
Because you have not been taught to rely on anything else outside of Esau, Edom.
That's right.
Okay. Us in this truth, we've been taught to rely on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
To cut the word off. Like you say, that it's very important. And Jake believes that they can just flip the switch. Like us, it's taken us years to cut the strings, to cut ties with the world, man, for preparation for this day, for this time. And Jake, they just think that, well, yeah, when that time comes, I'm gonna be able to just flip the switch and start cutting people off, family members. No, you're gonna start getting pressure from your family members. This is when Yahweh Shah spoke about I bring division, the variance. You starting to see that. The wife, the wife wants to take the vaccine, the husband doesn't. The husband wants to take the vaccine, the wife doesn't. The kids, when you see these separations, we seen it earlier with color psychology. The
red and the green.
The red and the green. You know what a green is? Green is forward. Red is stop. It's bringing division. Vaccinated, unvaccinated. Now people are having to make decisions now, and most of you Negro, Spanish, Native Americans are not prepared, and that's why you're gonna be hurt.
Well, the scripture said, "Get ye ready to the battle." By the understanding of the scriptures, man. By the understanding of the scripture, that's how we're gonna make it out of here. By the wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, JK is ill prepared, man. Well, the scriptures tell you that my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. So Jake is completely oblivious as to what's going on. Well, I remember one comedian dude, he played in a few movies, and they was talking about them injections, and people was bringing the Tuskegee experiments. He was like, okay, yeah, I could see, if it was just specifically targeting so-called black people, but this is available to everybody. So I'm not skeptical of it. I'm gonna get it. Why, if he was, you really think this is what the dude said? You really think that there's people out there that want to kill off the majority of the people on the earth? Hell yeah. These individuals actually exist, man, and they gunning for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But Jake is in a mindset to where he can't, fathom this.
He can't fathom.
How could there be people that want the things like this? And the way the elites move, they do their things in secret, man.
Secret.
So you won't know their agenda
until at the door. It's literally knocking at the door, telling you how you need to be vaccinated, man. That's it.
So you could we're gonna play this short clip for y'all.
Let's see if it come up.
Let's see. You should be able to go to the full screen all the way
right
to
here.
right here.
Don't get the vaccine.
Yeah, it ain't coming up.
Let's see.
Okay, share.
Okay, yeah.
Share. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this. Share. Share screen.
You can go to the tab right there.
Yeah.
Just click it. Seeing it. Yeah.
Right.
You might have to go back to the thing and click the screen. Oh, yeah, there it go. Yeah, you can play it from there.
Vaccine, you can't go to the supermarket. Don't have the vaccine, you can't go to the ball game. Don't have the vaccine, can't go to work. You don't have the vaccine, can't come here. No shirt, no shoes, no service. That's where I think we should be right now, because we continue to waste our breath on people who are just not going to change. They're, circular logic. They just keep going back and saying, well, it's my freedom, it's whatever.
We'll play it one more time. Yeah, we'll play it one more time.
Don't get the vaccine, you can't go to the supermarket. Don't have the vaccine, can't go to the ball game. Don't have the vaccine, can't go to work. You don't have the vaccine, can't come here. No shirt, no shoes, no service. That's where I think we should be right now, because we continue to waste our breath on people who are just not going to change. They're, circular logic. They just keep going back and saying, well, it's my freedom, it's whatever.
Yep. So that's what's going on, man. And this man, he is going to implement that.
That's right.
Okay. This ain't the only person that has made this statement.
That's right.
That's the narrative that's being pushed out there. Okay, you need this to make certain moves in this society, man. And the two main things that he said was what? The grocery store and working.
Right.
Okay, because that's the main thing, the main kind of pressure he's going to put on you people to accept this.
That's right.
And all this is going to segue into the Haragma, man. That's the reason why he's doing this whole thing, to get you people used to it. So when he pushes that Haragma out there, the people ain't really going to have a problem with it. We already got this, this pass. So, this is different. It's more secure. But this is the situation that you're gonna find yourself in, man.
Right.
Okay, either you take these things, or you can't work and you can't go to the grocery store.
That's right.
So what are you people gonna do out there, man?
That's right.
I got a precept, a brother on the comment board. It says Bayan Yashala. Shalom. Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
Yep. Right. Yeah, he devises wicked devices, man. This is a wicked device. Him telling you that you don't deserve to eat if you don't get this.
You die.
What's that procedure you're gonna die, you're gonna drop dead taking that shit, man.
Right.
But if you don't get it, then you deserve to starve to death.
That's right.
That's wicked as hell, man. Where's that at in the scriptures where it tells you a man has to have this inside their body or they can't go get food? But that's Esau Edom for you, man. And the reason why he's doing that is because he wants complete control over these people. He's establishing his new world order, man.
That's right.
To where if you don't bow down to him, you ain't gonna be able to survive out here.
Well, you can see how it segued into the Quran and how it lines up perfectly with Revelation 13, where it says, "Call of all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark." And basically, where they're not able to buy and sell, and that's going directly into what's going on now. Like, oh, you don't have this procedure, you're not going to be able to buy, you're not going to be able to sell, you're not going to be able to open up your business, you're not going to be able to, do what you want to do in a so-called free society. Yeah, you're going to be cut off.
Oh, say cut off. Quick precept, brother. This is Isaiah chapter 50, verse 16. It says, "Cut off the sword from Babylon." And him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest, which is middle class America. And that's what COVID did, right? It's all started with COVID that they set up. We already know everything behind that. They set that up to do away with the middle class, to hurt the middle class, which is the backbone of Babylon. So you take them out the way, Yeah, you reopen, but you see how it's looking out there.
Yes,
all of them on the red. So now when you do that, right? So now you attack the core. Now this is what the scripture says. It says, cut off the sword from Babylon and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people. Because the oppressing, when you look up that word oppressing sword, oppressing, going back to the word oppression, it goes back to the word pressure. That's when somebody is oppressing you, he's applying pressure. You know, the whole pressure from above, pressure from below. So that oppressing sword, because this is a sword, because remember, swords are not always, it's symbolic, right? It's not, you got the sword, which is the missiles, you got the sword, which is the gun, you have the sword, which is what? Martial law, oppression.
The tongue is the sword.
The tongue is the sword. So the oppressing, these are oppressing swords, because when you do cut off, it's what? It's divide and conquer. Because when the people are divided, they're easily conquered. Why? Because there's a war that the elites had primarily against you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But guess what? They had always had planned for America to be what? The collateral damage. Meaning, in the plans of the elites, they had always planned for America to eventually fall, so that they can set up that overall universal new order. America was never a part of the future plans. It's supposed to be the land that sets, that opens up the gates, that opens up the stage, and then gets destroyed, right? But what the elites don't understand is that plan that they have to use America to establish their new order and then be destroyed is actually the end of Edom Esau. They think it's the beginning of the true day of Edom Esau. Where they don't understand their so-called true day is actually the day that they are going to be done away with. All right,
so the plan is going to backfire.
That's right. So I mean, one more time, Jeremiah 15:16, cut off the sword from Babylon and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword. They shall turn everyone to his people, which is division. You know, the unity of of America, all the 18 nations, everybody gonna be with their own people. Separation. And not only that, all the way to, hey, who you gonna rock with in these decisions. These decisions right here are gonna break households. It's gonna bring a civil war. We talked about that. Blue states, blue areas against red areas, blue states against red states. Tampa, Florida, Texas. Hold on, so y'all gonna be open? Y'all not gonna be vaccinated? Guess what? You don't get to come to our state. You banned. You can't be in New York. You can't be in the blue state. Think about that. You like, I can't go and see my mom.
Well, you have where take like state like Texas want to secede from the secede from the Fed. There's talks of that. Even California too.
That's right.
To be your own autonomous state. Because remember, the states are actually like their own countries.
That's right.
And the federal government, and what's they like, okay, we're gonna allow the federal government to rule over all of us. But each state is really like their own country, their own state, their own city state. You know what I mean? So that's why you have the North and the South. With the war, the so-called Civil War. Which it wasn't about taking Negroes and making them free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
I got a preset. This is 2nd Ezra 15, and I'll start at 14.
Right.
It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
That's right.
And swords in their hands.
That's right. And then those swords, again, right there, that sword is talking about what? These modern day weapons, the gun. All right, because people, don't get us wrong. You're gonna have people. You always have people using knives. Throughout from the beginning of history, people always want to cut flesh. But this is modern warfare. Modern warfare is what? It's guns. It's the ability to take out your enemy from a distance. It's talking about guns and all these different calibers, man. Right?
It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, invading one another, the movie Bushwick. Right?
Yep.
All of a sudden, New York is chilling. All of a sudden, you got these men in black just going in and killing everybody. And as you watch it, because the camera angle they make you feel like you're in a chaotic. They make you feel like you're a part of you running. You know, like, what the hell? Then they finally trap one of those dudes, take the matches. They thought China was invading. It was like, oh, we believe the Chinese invaded with some Red Dawn type stuff. When he removed the helmet, he was like, hold up. And he heard the action. He was like, that's when he talking about from Texas. Texas invading New York.
That's
taking over.
Yeah, that's the stage is being set. The stage is being set for all this division.
That's right.
And we're seeing, hey man, all hell's about to break loose.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? All hell's about to break loose.
That's right.
You know, and we're just set up to warn. And we're gonna constantly warn. You know, and those who are gonna take heed are gonna take heed. But you know, we're trying to prepare our minds. We're getting prepared now. Spiritually, because this shit's about to get ugly. You know what I mean? Just as the elder, you know, the hour of temptation is right around the corner. It's literally right around the corner, maybe even closer than the corner.
It's right. It's right there.
It's been in the block. That says, for there shall be sedition among men, and this is getting ready to ramp up too, man. That sedition, because you know people. They kind of on board with it. A lot of people ain't on board with what this nigga got going on, though, man. A lot of people is not taking the procedure that he's offering, you know? So people gonna buck up against a mandate. You know? They said, you know, what, about, I think like 115, this is the numbers that this nigga put out there. About 115 million Americans have had, you know, the inoculation, you know? But you got a lot of people that's taking one shot, but they ain't going back for the second
boost.
You know? A lot of people seeing what's happening to people that's getting it, and they ain't fucking with it.
Right.
You know? And then if the government passes measures like this, well, okay, you can't eat if you don't take this thing.
Right.
You can't work if you don't take this thing. You're gonna get a lot of pushback, man.
A lot.
Okay. On top of the other things that are you know, looming in the background, you're getting ready to have a wave of evictions coming, which this is all caused by the government, man, because of shutdowns that they did. You know, the economic collapse that's coming. So you're going to see a lot of wild stuff happen, man.
Right.
You know, you're going to have these different states going to war with each other. You know, different people, different groups going to war with each other. You're going to have all-out chaos in the streets, man.
That's right.
And then Esau Edom is going to be coming to lock stuff down.
That's right.
Okay? So it's going to get bad out here, man.
That's right. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
And this is the unrighteous decree. All right? And this ain't something that Don Lemon came up with, man. He's just a talking head for the elites.
Right.
He ain't the first individual that said this. You know, this is the sentiment that they keep pushing out there. And the reason why they keep saying this is because they want to program you people to think, okay, yeah, this has to be established.
That's right.
You know, there's no other way to get these people to take it, you know, because what the news is saying is the only way to get rid of it is to, you know, take what he's offering you.
And not only that, and like you said, it's not only because what Don Lemon is saying, he's saying what a lot of people that have bought into this idea actually are thinking. Because even right now that the rules have been lax, like who's going in the stores, you know, you don't have to wear masks. Folks still wearing masks. And we coming in there with no masks, you get that look. They're looking at you like, oh, they're one of those. Because right now, if you're walking around without a mask in a building right now, even though you don't have to, the sentiment's being pushed, and you can see the look like, they're one of them guys that are one of those people that don't believe. And then they're gonna push the sentiment out there, especially when the vaccine really does what it's supposed to do in the wintertime, right? And the people who are taking the vaccine are gonna start dying. They're gonna put that blame. They're gonna blame you.
Well, they're already doing it. They're literally already doing what the elder brother is saying. They're already setting that precedent and making an excuse and to set blame. Because somebody has to be blamed. They don't want to blame on them. So they have to blame somebody, and that's a great tactic to divide and conquer, as you're saying. They want to divide America, because if they divide America, then they can't. Then Americans are not going to come together. Like, who's doing this? You know, it's these guys doing it.
And Israel cannot get caught up in it, and that's why that's why it's our job to go into this, because you're witnessing the downfall of your enemy. You're witnessing the downfall of this cage, right? This prison called Babylon, in which we are in. It's just like any prison, right? You go to jail, you got all these different nationalities, right? Now, if the prison breaks down, you're supposed to just fall back and watch. You can't get caught up in it. And our job is to tell you, get right with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Get your order to your house in order, right? Like Ezra said, get your house in order and watch the collapse. Don't get caught up in this shit, man.
Yeah, this ain't our fight, man. We ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. You know, this is really between Yahweh Shai and the elites.
That's right.
And the rest of these other nations, man.
That's right.
You know, the Most High is going to activate us when he wants to activate us, man.
That's right.
If we going to take part in, you know, the downfall of this man.
That's right.
You know, but if you do some presumptuous, then you worthy of, you know, liable to be getting put to death.
Right. You stop doing what you were told to do, and that's just to teach.
Yep.
That's right.
Because we understand there's a period of time in which we're going to teach, and then there's going to be a time where we're not going to teach.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's when, you know, it's, you know, game time where all, you know, all the things that we've been going through, that's when, you know, we're going to implement them.
That's
you know,
right.
implement that faith that we've been building up.
Yep.
That's right.
And not, oh, damn, I need this gun. You know, I got to take this man down. Because that's not how it's going to go. The only one who's going to get the glory is Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right.
Men are not going to get the glory all day. They took America down.
They
stormed the Capitol.
That's not. That's why, and we even emphasize further than that. It really is Yahweh Shai. You know, and the reason why we emphasize because we know individuals are showing their horns and showing they really don't want to give that man his glory. The reality is, like the elder brother said, that the downfall of the virgin daughter of Babylon is not our glory. You know what I'm saying? We partake in that, but it's not. That's the glory of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Because just like in Egypt, when Egypt was falling, it wasn't us out here putting hands on the Egyptians. We just sat back and watched this thing go there. And the name of the Lord was magnified through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's similar. Now, we're going to have roles to play here and there, but even when we go willing, when we get spiritual powers, it's still going to be when needed. Make a move, bam, in and out. We're not gonna be going around destroying, letting the whole world know that.
Well, you still gonna need to be saved.
There you go. With all that
power, you can't save yourself.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we still need salvation.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
A little more on that.
Yeah, a little bit more. Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree and righteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
And right grievousness which they have prescribed, man. That word prescribed means to write it before. So everything that you see, you know, this man pushing out, this is all part of his plan, man. He already knew that he was going to do this. Okay, it's going to come a time we're going to, you know, do this. We're going to make certain moves, and we're going to tell these people that they can't eat unless they take what we offer them, man. We're gonna tell these people that they can't work unless we unless you take what we're offering, man. Okay, so all these laws that he's getting ready to pass and that he has passed recently, he's had these things on the back burner for the longest, man.
That's right.
Okay, this ain't just a reaction to what's going on, man. This is all pre-planned. Okay, just as when he institutes that haragma, that's something that's pre-planned.
That's right.
Okay. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
You
did. I was just right quick. What the elder brother said is true. The problem with Jake is you underestimate your enemy. Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of for a reason. There's a reason why the nations have tried to take his ass down and haven't been able to do that. Because he's meticulous. Like we went over the serpent. Remember, the serpent knows his strength and his weaknesses. So he's patient. He's calculated. So when he makes a move, he's already thought about different possibilities. Like example, you think people not wanting to be vaccinated is a shock to it was all a part of the calculation. It was all a part of his calculation.
Well, he been running the same thing over and over.
That's right.
The whole like even these passports, when you go into the history, he's been trying to do this.
That's right.
You know, it's just now it's the time. You know, he got people's minds. And even though like ultimately most people are not with it, but he's being rushed and he's being pushed into that direction.
That's right.
Because he knows his time is short. That's why he don't come in physically at this particular time. Because he could just sit back and wait longer to get these people's minds to where, you know, get this Generation Z.
Most High's pushing him because of mercy for us. Like you said, those elites have an incredible amount of patience. Them old crackers, they would actually die and say, well, you know what? I guess they'll literally have that mind. So it's like, damn, the plan's been taken. I guess they'll probably be told, listen, the elite, he'll probably be like 85, getting ready to die. and then he finds out in a meeting that the plan is probably going to take another 50 years. So he's already acknowledging that I'm not going to be here to see it, but it's okay. Well, we will wait.
Well,
they understand reincarnation.
Yes.
They understand reincarnation.
I'll be back on it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got a quick precept. This is Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
And that's Esau Edom. The wise, but wise in wickedness. You know, because he looks into everything. Scripture says he's wiser than Daniel. You see what I'm saying?
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the four is carried headlong.
Right, which the counsel of the four is the wicked elites.
That's right.
And that word, when you're going for, what is the word again? Forward. Is headlong, right? It means it's being rushed. When you're going to that in the blue letter, he's actually the plan is actually being rushed, and that's why it's so sloppy. That's why it's so sloppy. He's being exposed on a high level. Is because he has to do it now.
That's right.
He can't wait.
Because really he's ready, but he still has to.
He got to go. He has to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why like these things are not letting up. You know, ever since the whole so-called pandemic, like he'll do a false flag and then he'll fall back. You know what I mean? Because he sees that most people aren't dealing with it. Now it's like, nah, we got to come draconian.
That's right.
We have to, because look, we can't wait no more. We have to get these things. We have to get this rolling. We got to get this plan rolling, or we're going to lose power. Because look, the other nations are they're building up nuclear arsenal too. You see what I'm saying? So he got to get the minds of the people. He got to get these things inside of you, these jabs inside of you, and then he got to get that microchip.
Oh, and also on top of that, not only the threat from the nation, he also knows about the threat of the Lord.
That's the main one.
His main thing is to gather. Ultimately, Esau's main thing, because he's aware of the Most High Yahweh. He's aware of Yahweh coming back. He wants to make sure he has total control of all of the nation to prepare for the big fight.
That's right.
That holy war when Yahweh come back. And he knows that unless he has that full control, to him it's like, let's get every soul to fight against this, Yahweh, and that's going to be his shot to so-called fight God.
Yeah, the counsel of the four is carried headlong. So, it said he disappointed the devices of the crafty. Because this thing is this is a high level craft that's being crafted right now. You know, and as when you were going into the mass thing, you can see the people that really believe in it. You can actually see the people who believe in it where it's not even required for you to even have a mask on. Even during this whole pandemic, during the whole pandemic, there's no law that said you actually had to wear a mask. But through their craft, they were able to get the minds of the people. They're simple. But now that the so-called restriction is laid off, you can see the people who really don't believe in the bullshit because they ain't got a mask. You see what I'm saying?
People ain't dropping dead like that. He's saying that this new strain, well, the nigga said that it's on the same level as chickenpox. It's as contagious. And people that have brothers that when you was younger, if you didn't get the shot, you got chickenpox quick. Man. One person in the class that have it, then the whole class that have it. Everybody be seeing you got bumps and scratching and shit. But he's saying that this new variant is as transmissible as chickenpox. I don't see nobody with it, man. He says it's more deadly. People walking around like it's another normal day, man. Ain't nobody sick. And he's saying that everybody. So if it's as transmissible as chickenpox, everybody's supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be seeing people laying on the street.
And people don't believe Esau. And Esau knows that, and he's going to actually release some shit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? To justify all that rhetoric and all that BS that he was saying. You know what I mean? And it's going to get the minds of a lot more people that were kind of on the edge that weren't really believing and be like, damn, now I'm seeing niggas drop dead. Now I'm seeing all, you know what I mean? There's actually some crazy shit out there. You know what I mean? He's going to really do something.
The real thing. He's going to get the real thing loose, man.
Well, that damn devil Bill Gates, he had that big ass smirk on his face. He said the second wave was going to get a lot of attention.
He called it a pandemic too.
He
called COVID pandemic 1. He said pandemic 2 is going to be the real problem.
That's when these people going to be completely with the different measures that's being spoken here. Right. You know, okay, y'all can't come in the supermarket if you ain't got the inoculation.
Now, you're gonna have people actually. You know how I'm frustrated. You're gonna have people pull up on people.
Like,
regular citizens. Like seeing you on the street without a mask, coming at you like, put your mask on. I'm gonna blow your brains out type stuff, or get into a fight. Why like the Karens. You gonna see the Karens get on that man. You ain't seeing mask.
But you know what? The whole thing about it, that whole Karen thing was said by the elites too. That whole Karen, even the word Karen, that shit was concocted by the elites, man. Everything we're finding out through the spirit that all this shit is being concocted by the secret council of the wicked. What is really the Most High on the left hand side to do what? For his agenda, the Lord's agenda.
That's right.
So this thing, us warning you is really the warning from the Lord, telling like, look, this is what I'm about to do.
I'm getting ready to move.
You know what I mean? I'm about to move. I'm about to bring Esau in.
Get out the way.
On y'all.
Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm coming.
Was you done on that one? I had a precept.
That was it on Job.
Okay, can I bring this out? This is Psalm 64:1. It says, "Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy."
Yeah, who is the enemy? Esau, Edom, the elites. Right. They're the ones that's orchestrating this whole thing, man. Right. And their main target is who? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They ain't worried about these other nations. They'll do a blanket sweep of all these people to drop, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can drop your guard, man. Right. Like the example I brought earlier, that comedian making that statement. I would have been skeptical about it, but they're giving it to everybody, which is inclined a lot more of our people to take what he offering, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked."
Yeah, we want to be hid from them, man. Yeah. Okay. When this deal goes down, we don't want to be caught up in this, man. So we asking Yahweh Shai to give us protection.
That's right.
Just as the elder brother read in Revelation 3:10, man. We want to be kept from the hour of temptation.
That's right.
Keep going.
It says, "From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity."
That's the so-called Illuminati.
That's right.
Keep going.
The true insurrection, not that fake shit that
happens. They actually taking over the country, man.
Yeah.
They actually making moves. They actually killing people.
That's right.
Keep going.
Who wet their tongue like a sword.
That word "wet" means to sharpen.
That's right.
Okay, keep going.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Even bitter words.
Even bitter words.
Those are bitter words. What came out, although it wasn't an Edomite, but then again, he's of his father, the devil.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he was saying what he was saying. He said, no shoes, no. You're looking at this guy, and you better take him seriously because he is part of that. Well, he thinks he's really a part of it. Like we was talking about, Don Lemon doesn't know, dude, you're not a part of the club.
Yeah.
When this thing really goes down, they're gonna smoke you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's like basically like what we are to the Most High, like his mouthpiece, the Most High mouthpiece.
Yeah. That's right.
So Jake don't when we talk, these is just niggas talking. They not really thinking like, hey, the Most High is speaking through these men to tell you something serious. That's so elite use these guys and they medium to speak their words.
That's right.
But they ain't gonna come out and say, I'm Rothschild, Rothschild, and this is me,
but at least Lord willing, we'll be a part of the club.
He's speaking for a group.
They're gonna toss his ass out when they ship him.
They're gonna toss that nigga. He out of there.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's done, man.
Right.
Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Yeah, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, which the perfect is the nation of Israel.
Right.
And all these things that the elites are doing, they're doing it behind closed doors, man. Because, a perfect example is this damn demon Don Lemon.
Yeah.
Now, those words that he's speaking, that ain't his own words, man. That's the words that the elites told him to say.
Right.
But you ain't going to see Jacob Rothschild, Evelyn Rothschild, David the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the DuPont. You ain't going to see them saying these things, man.
Nah.
Okay? So when, these things actually get implemented, they're going to go after the people that was saying it, not knowing that really these just agents of the elites.
Yeah. That's right.
And you are never going to pinpoint who is actually doing these things, man.
Hey, and if I say this, just to add on what you're saying, and it just hit me in the spirit, because we always wonder why they don't. It's not necessarily because it is hidden, but also remember the elites, they looked at themselves as gods. So just like you notice what with the Lord. Yahweh Shai, he'll speak through us through the angels of the brothers. Like they really the main reason why they won't come out is because they look at us like we're nobody. Yeah, like, they don't say, like, who are you for me to come here and talk to you? So they like, no, I got somebody that's going to talk to y'all. We don't, to them, they're like, you guys, they here, you guys, we over there. And they always want to keep that, just like the Heavenly Father always keeps that space of power between him and, you know, between him and us, where it has to, communication has to be through what? Mediums. It's the same thing with the Rothschild. Like, they're looking at us like, you guys are nobody. I'm not going to stand here and talk to you. So they use guys like that.
We'll send my messenger.
Well, the scriptures say that the Lord would not forget our work and labor of love.
Right.
But these guys that are on the left-hand side, they gonna get tossed. They gonna get tossed to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, they doing all this work for the elites. They putting all this work into the, you know, to get this newer order. And they think, okay, we gonna party. They not part of the party. They not part of the club.
You don't have a ticket.
But when the kingdom of heaven gets established, we gonna be Lord's will. We gonna be actually part of the party. And we gonna get a big portion.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? We gonna get a prize and a great reward for what we do. You know, but the messengers of Satan, they gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Okay. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yeah, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Why don't they have fear? Because they actually believe that the Most High is with everything that is going on, man. You get Isaiah 47 chapter. Because I was lost with my people.
I got some right quick, brother. Sirach 36:16. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful.
God. Which the Most High is going to reward those individuals that wait for him, man, and that endure unto the end. Okay, but see, like these individuals, they've been waiting for this, you know, since Esau Edom told him about it. But he gonna play him. You don't understand. You're dealing with the devil, man.
That's right.
Okay, the devil a liar, man. He gonna tell you, yeah, we gonna do all this for you. You probably be one of those top, you know, families in the New World Order. We gonna set you up, man.
They probably dropped the false plan where the way the news media is gonna be in this utopia they got going on. They say, hey, Don, this is where you're going to end up. You know, if you push this thing, you got a shot to be an executive this and that. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you set for life. You and your family, you set for life. Well, that's why when I was quoting, the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. You're dealing with the wicked. They're unrighteous.
That's right.
They don't give a shit about how much work you put in.
That's right.
You're not part of that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But the Most High, he understands, you know, all the hell we going through and the you know, things that we're doing. So when the time comes for that translation to happen, I'm gonna set you up.
You got Edomites. You have Edomites. They ain't even a part of that.
Yeah.
How much more niggas?
Yeah. You through, man. You done.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance.
The Most High was angry at us. That's the reason why he was allowed to put us in slavery.
That's right.
Keep going.
And given them into thy hand.
Yeah. See, the Most High gave us into your hand. But see, you misinterpreted that move that the Most High made, man. You thought that the Most High was transferring ownership over to you. He wasn't. That wasn't the case, man. Okay, he gave us to you for you to punish us for a short season, man.
That's right.
But Esau, he said, now I got these people in my possession. They belong to me. I can do whatever I want to them.
That's right.
Okay, which is the reason why I said that in Psalms, the 64th chapter, suddenly do they shoot at him and they do not fear. Because they don't believe that the Most High is going to do anything to them for doing anything to the nation of Israel.
That's right.
That's the reason why he has this plan in his mind. He's moving forward with it.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to exterminate these niggas, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna put them all to death. The Most High ain't going to stop me. He ain't dealing with them anyway. Okay, look at the condition at the end, man. I continuously jack these niggas up every day, man. Feeding them all kind of poison.
Looking around, where's the judgment? Still not here. Still not here. And if you know anything about his pride, confidence. Confidence is built up on what? On W's, wins. That's how you build confidence. You don't build confidence on L's. Now you learn from L's, but you become confident through wins. You stack up those W's. So he's been beating. He's been whooping our ass and whooping that. He's looking around waiting for judgment, and there's nothing. So he's building confidence in evil and wickedness. At this point, he doesn't believe that anything is going to happen.
It says, "Thou didst show them no mercy Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Yeah, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. You put pure hell on the ancient of our people, man.
That's right.
Had no regard for, you know, the weakened state that they were in when they get older. Keep going.
Verse 7, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever.
Meaning what? I'm always going to be in rulership. And that's his mindset.
That's right.
That's the reason why he think that he could do whatever he wants to the nation of Israel, and the Most High ain't going to do nothing. Right. Because he has in his mind that, okay, I'm the chosen now. Yep. The Most High replaced the nation of Israel with me. Yep. You know, so everything that I do, the Most High is 100% on board with it, including exterminating his people. Right. He ain't dealing with them no more anyway. They belong to me. I can do whatever I want to. They my property. You know? Keep going.
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
Yeah, but see, he didn't take into account that there's going to be a judgment.
That's right.
You know? Your New World Order plan is not going to come to fruition, man. The Most High going to throw it down.
That's right.
Okay? That's right. This country, America, is going to be completely wiped off the face of the earth, and your red ass is going into slavery, man. You Rothschilds, you Bilderbergs, you DuPonts, you Gettys, you're going into slavery, man. Okay? The scriptures talk about that in, was it Job, the 18th chapter, man. You ain't going to see the New World Order. You ain't going to be able to enjoy it, man. All this hard work you've been putting in for all these years, the Most High going to take it from you, man.
That's why we saying, come on, Esau. Hurry it up. Stop playing around, man. Just fucking come in. Because your New World Order, your wet dream is literally not going to happen.
That's right.
Okay? It's not going to happen. It's completely, when you think about it, you sit down like, yeah, this nigga crazy.
He's literally out of his mind. Strong delusion. So he, you know, which the Most High had to do that to make him believe. Because remember, everybody has faith. You know, you can't make any type of plans or fight for anything or have any type of ambitions and goals without faith. It just depends on the type of faith that you got. We got the faith of righteousness. They got their faith in wickedness. So they truly believe in delusions, strong delusions. They see it. This is the thing. Just like we have a vision, we visionary on the right hand side. We can see the kingdom being established. They can see this utopia thing set up. You know, they can really.
They make movies about it. They don't say that. They literally make movies about it.
Equilibrium. That's them showing you the totalitarian state they want to establish. That movie series, Beef Vendetta, Hunger Games, Divergent. You know. That's him having that vision. Like, look, man, we're gonna achieve this.
Elysium, remember?
Elysium.
That's right.
He actually sees this, man.
It says, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Yeah, neither didst remember the latter end of it. What's the latter end? That you got to be judged for these things, man. You done committed all kind of wickedness. You think that the Most High is going to allow you to continue down the path that you're going down without you being judged, man? That ain't how the Heavenly Father get down. Okay, the scriptures tell you that the Most High is pretty much the judge of the earth, man.
Right.
Okay. Well, real quick, get Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. The Most High he got to judge you.
Yeah, he got to.
That's the position that the Most High plays, man. Every other kingdom that has been established down here upon the earth, the Heavenly Father judges. What makes you exempt, man? You know why you think you ain't gonna be
Esau special?
Yeah,
he's special. He get well, the Most High respected person on Esau.
The
wickedest creature ever created. He the Most High, like, nah, you know, he good out of this, you know. Esau good.
I mean, which in a way is he? I mean, compared to the heathens, he is, you know, because but not as much as he thinks he is. Because remember, out of all the heathens, left for rulership, his is the longest, and he did it twice. You know what I'm saying? All the nations had their shot, but he came. He had Greece, Rome, came back.
What is it? The Phoenix? Phoenix. I learned from my mistake, so this time I'm not gonna fuck up. You know, I got this one now. You know,
and he been ruled for almost 800 years on the second time. So, like I said, why would he not build confidence that he's that guy, that he's the man? Which the Lord allowed him to be in that space, spiritually in the left-hand side.
You ran out 6 and 1.
All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth."
Well, sister's talking to you elites. You in the power seat right now, man. Okay, keep going.
All right, verse 2, it says, "Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations."
And that's you elites. You glory that all these nations are under your feet, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 3, it says, "For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest.
Which the sovereignty goes into judicial authority, which you elites have, man. You can pass any law you want to, and these people down here on the earth, they gotta follow. Because the Heavenly Father put you in that power seat.
That's right.
Okay, keep going.
Who shall try your works?
See, and this is what the elites, they ain't taking into account. The Most High is trying your works, man.
Right.
Your whole New World Order plan, all these different laws that you pass, okay, the measures that you get ready to institute, saying that people can't eat and they can't work if they don't take what you got to offer them. The Most High is weighing these things.
That's right.
Okay, and this is completely wicked, man. Well, when you read Isaiah 10, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees," man.
Grievous.
Okay, so you got judgment coming to you.
That's right.
All right, the Most High getting ready to destroy you.
That's right.
Keep going.
It says, "For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest.
Yep.
Who shall try your works and search out your counsel?"
Yeah, who shall try your works and search out your counsels, which your counsel goes into the reasoning behind you doing certain things, man.
Right.
Like, it's okay, you can do this for righteousness, but you're doing it for wickedness, man.
Right.
You know, you can say, okay, look, people ain't going to eat, or they ain't going to be able to work, you know, unless they do this, unless they bow down to Yahweh Shai, follow the laws. He ain't going to do that.
That's right.
You know, he's saying, look, you ain't going to eat and you ain't going to be able to work if you don't submit to my wicked orders that I'm getting ready to institute, man.
That's right.
Okay, if you don't bow down to the New World Order, okay, if you don't bow down to the spiritual demon Satan and initiate yourself into the satanic kingdom that I'm trying to establish, you ain't going to eat.
That's right.
You know? Keep going. It
says, verse 4, because being ministers of his kingdom.
That's right. This earth belongs to the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
Yahweh Shai. This don't belong to you. Okay? For being ministers of his kingdom. Meaning what? When you was given the power seat, this earth belonging to Yahweh Shai, you're supposed to rule according to the standard that the Most High set down here, man.
That's right.
All right. Just as, you know, you get elected to the CEO of a company, you got to follow the rules, man.
That's right.
And what happens to the CEO that ain't doing his job? He gets replaced. You know? He messing the company up. The company, the stocks, the shares went down 200%. That's right. You know, hey, you got to get this guy out of here, man. You know? And that's what's getting ready to happen to you. You getting ready to get the boot, man.
That's right. That's right.
Keep going.
It says, because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright.
Ye have not judged aright. You ain't instituting the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. You following your own guideline, man.
Right.
Okay?
Doing his own thing.
Yeah, just like this. You ain't going to eat unless you submit to my satanic New World Order.
Those are grievous things, man.
You know? The Most High ain't going to let this slide. Keep going.
Nor kept the law.
And you ain't establishing the law.
That's right.
All right. See, if you were doing this for righteousness, the Most High, he'd be with you. You would get blessings, man.
That's right.
Okay, look, y'all ain't going to, you know, be able to do these things unless you start following the laws. The Heavenly Father be with it.
That's right.
Your kingdom wouldn't get destroyed. But since you coming from the left hand, the Most High got to take you out, man.
That's right.
All right, keep going.
It says, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsels of the Most High.
Yeah, you ain't walking after the counsel of the Heavenly Father. You walking in the counsel of Satan, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
That's right. And the Most High is going to come upon you horribly and speedily. The scriptures say in 1 hour, so great riches is coming to naught, man. It ain't going to take the Most High that much time to destroy this place.
Easy work.
800 years of building, 500 years for this place, 800 years going back to the club of Rome, all of that gone in 1 hour.
That's right.
I mean, in Exodus 13, the 13th chapter, it tells you that with that innumerable a multitude of people that rose up against Yahweh, he said he saw none but, you know, those fighting jets. Because all the nations got together. And he said in a flash, a light came out and then it was nothing.
That's right.
They all obliterated. All the armies of the earth are going to be obliterated in a flash.
Right.
He said in a flash, he said, I saw he said, a fire spout out of his mouth was, you know, chariots. And, you know, it was just nothing after that.
Yep. Dust in the smell of smoke, man.
That's right.
That's that horrible and speedy judgment that's part of it.
Right.
You know, along with the missiles, man.
That's right.
You know, the missiles, that's a heavy judgment.
Yeah.
If you have your society completely burned up to the elements of your society getting broken down.
That's right.
You know?
Everything.
No.
Keep going.
All right, verse 5, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Yeah, sharp judgment shall be to them that are in high places. So the Most High is going to judge you elites, man. You sitting at the top.
That's right.
Okay? And when you at the top, man, you got to really, take into account the moves that you make, because the Most High is going to judge you.
That's right.
Okay, you got a spotlight on you more than anybody else does.
Leadership.
Okay, and you in the rulership seat, man.
You're the king.
Yep.
The scripture speaks about, right? The scripture speaks about the king being, if the king is wicked, the servants, why? Because it trickles down.
Yep.
And that's why you notice people think about the lifestyle, the abominations, so on and so forth. The mindset of the people. The people are whatever the king is.
Yep.
It's a spirit. It trickles down to the people. Yeah. That's why we witnessing people bugging out and all that, because they are moving. That's why the Lord said what? The Lord said, I have what? He said against the inhabitants against the people, controversy. The Lord said, I have a controversy right, against the inhabitants. Not necessarily the land, because remember, America has to be destroyed because there's a lot of blood and a lot of wickedness has been done. But the real problem on the planet Earth is the people. It's the people that need to be dealt with. All right?
Starting from the top.
That's right.
Top on down.
When you cut the head off, the body dies.
That's right.
So you cut the elites off. Hey, all this wickedness is done.
That's right. And then you're gonna replace that head with a righteous head, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
This is verse 6. It says, "For mercy will soon pardon the meanest."
Yeah, what's the meanest is us.
That's right.
You go into that word meanest, it goes into decrepit.
Yep.
Okay, someone that's broken down. That's
When
us,
they
man.
hell.
Yep. So we gonna get pardoned. How about Shemiyah Shai willing?
Right.
Okay, keep going.
But mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Yeah, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented, and that's for you elites, man.
That's right.
Okay, so here in Isaiah 47 chapter, you ain't taking into account that judgment is gonna come down upon you. You don't think it's gonna happen. We read here that the Most High gonna judge you, man.
That's right.
Okay, and that's another reason why you don't like these videos that we make, man. Because we cursing your ass out.
That's right.
We telling you the 100% truth, man. That your ass is going down. Okay, your new world order is not gonna come to fruition, and your ass gonna be a slave, man.
That's right.
Really, you did all this work for nothing.
That's right.
The Most High played your ass, man. Okay, just like you got played by Jacob.
And Esau's hurt. The reason why he's really hurt about the videos is because it's one thing to just go out here and cuss Esau out, but if you cuss him out as you white cracker, this and that, he'll take that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you to cuss him out as an Edomite. When we cussing him out using the word, because the word of the Lord is powerful. Even the wicked bow, the wicked respect. That's why till this day, even in this wicked ass land, the Bible's still the most so.
Well, when Yahweh Shai was on the earth with them evil spirits,
that's right.
He tormented them. He's like, hey, it's not. They was bugging out.
That's right.
Because of that word, man. And yet, we have Yahweh Shai right here.
That's right.
So that's why people are bugging. Well, like the end of that came into the camp. You start bringing the scripture. I think somebody, you asked her a question, she just kind of froze.
It was a quiet. See, he got her sensitive when he told her, "Well, where's your husband? You supposed to cook food for him and everything." That's when she got sensitive. She said, "Oh man." That's when she started freezing, and then it's something else he brought up.
He brought something out,
and then
she just froze. She just stuck,
and then she dropped the bag. He's like, "Oh, y'all done messed up now." She got all of them feelings. It's the word of the Lord. It's a sword that cuts. That's why we don't just go out there and get in the so-called ranks. No, everything we bring is according to the word. So guess what? There's substance in this. It's a real sword. All right.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. This is Psalms 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
Yeah, it's talking about the elites.
That's right.
Keep going.
How are they brought into desolation as in a moment?
Yeah, as in a moment, because it's going to happen quick.
That's right.
Well, it tells you in Job that as soon as, when they prepare everything, they're going to be sitting at the table. When they go to eat, then the Most High is going to shoot those missiles on them, man. That's when he gonna literally rain on your parade, man.
That's right.
You gonna be licking your chops. Yeah, we finally got it, man.
They're gonna be in the bunkers, and they're gonna be in these islands, New Zealand, these places where, because you know, when this deal hit the fan, man, and societies are collapsing, they're gonna go in their hiding places, their bunkers, and all that, and then their mindset is, all right, we'll just come out. You know what I'm saying? When everything kind of settles down, more than half of the population has been killed off. So now the Lord, the missiles go ahead. On top of that, the Most High, they won't even come out. We're gonna get them.
Yep.
The scripture tells you that we're gonna pay them a visit in the bunkers, man.
The space stations.
Yo, you went in there. You went in there with suits, and you coming in there with chains, man. Chains and nothing but, you know, remember them ancient, you know, slavery, them ancient undergarments. Because throw all that, you ain't going nothing but your underwear and chains, man.
No, same thing that happened to us.
That's right.
When we got led into slavery, we had loincloths.
That's all we had, loincloths and chains.
Yeah.
That's hell.
That's when you realize it's over.
Yeah.
When you naked and chained up. Even let's say you were rich, bro. Let's say you were rich yesterday.
Yeah.
When you wake up the next day and you naked and chained up, that's when you realize it's over.
Yeah. You on the bottom. You finished.
Yep.
Ain't no going back.
Verse 19. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? And there's an exclamation part right after that word moment. They are utterly consumed with terrors.
Right. Yeah, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna pay you a visit, man.
That's right.
Okay. Through the missiles, you know, the chariots, the angels, and then also the men of the Lord that's gonna come out of the chariots and enslave your ass, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Verse 20. It says, as a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. That's when the Most High starts getting busy on you.
Yep. When
he see you implementing this charagma, you got people. John the Revelator actually saw the vision of people getting the injection. Actually saw it. People lining up. He saw the draconian measures. He saw the beast speaking. He saw people worshiping and bowing down and taking an image.
That's right.
And he also saw the elect having victory.
That's right.
You know, through how are the elect have victory? Well, first through this testimony, you know, and then also through Yahweh Shai coming back and destroying this damn devil and redeeming the elect.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
I mean, I was pretty much in on that's what I wanted to bring out.
Okay. You can finish it up. Isaiah 47 and jump back to what you read. You got precept?
Yeah, quick one. This is Psalms chapter 12, verse 5. It says, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighting of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord.
That's right.
And I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him.
Read that again, Michael Shaw.
Psalms 12 and 5. For the oppression of the poor.
For the oppression of the poor, for what you're doing to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Keep going.
For the sighting of the needy. Now will I arise, saith the Lord.
Yeah, you done woke the sleeping beast, man.
Yeah.
Okay. For this move you getting ready to make, you getting ready to you know, wake Yahweh Shem Yahushua up. He gonna come visit you, man.
That's right.
All right. The move you getting ready to make, you trying to exterminate the nation of Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to defend it, man.
That's right.
Because regardless of what you think in your mind, we are still the people of the Heavenly Father, man. The Most High has to keep that covenant.
That's right.
Okay. Which means what? It's over for you, man. It's over.
Right.
It's over.
That's right.
It's over for you, man.
That's right.
Okay. You will not be able to exterminate the nation of Israel without Yahweh Shem Yahushua intervening, man.
That's right.
Okay. And really, the Most High set this all up so he can destroy you. All right. He set the perfect pieces in play. I'm gonna give him, you know, the Israelites. I'm gonna give him my people. I know he hates them. And he gonna eventually make the move to completely exterminate. I'm gonna jack his ass up. All right. Keep going.
I will set him in safety.
I will set him in safety, which is talking about the elect.
Right.
The Most High is going to save the elect. Well, we just read earlier that the Most High is going to keep those that keep the words from the hour of temptation.
Right.
So the wrath that this damn devil is going to come down with is not going to touch the elect, man.
That's right.
Okay. Just as in ancient Egypt, you know, those different plagues did not hit the elect.
And that's the miracle. You got people denying the miracles. Those are miracles.
Yeah, man.
You know, for all this destruction to come on the earth and it just pass over the elect.
Pass over, key word.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him.
From him that puffeth at him, which is talking about the elites of Esau, Edom. Yes. They're the ones that's really, pushing this New World Order full steam ahead, man. Yeah. Okay, it's in their mind to completely wipe you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans from off the face of the earth. But the Most High is going to protect the elect. Okay?
That's right.
Contrary to what this damn devil thinks, man, I'm going to be able to destroy him. You know?
The Sith Lord earlier. He sits there all the way in Europe talking about you shall eat bugs. Yeah. You shall own nothing. Yeah. You shall be happy. Sitting there like, yo, man. He's just looking at us like ants. Puffing his chest, man.
What the scripture say in Psalms 2, why do the heathen rage?
Yeah, that's right.
And imagine a vain thing. These heathen are raging.
Yeah, man.
You know, the main heathen being Esau, Edom, think he about to just destroy the Israelites and
take over the world,
take over the universe, go to different planets, and just keep doing. No, nigga, you ain't doing none of that. You out of here.
That's right.
Yahushua said, "I beheld a Satan fall as lightning." You're out of here.
That's right.
You're done.
Right. Yep. That's right. Okay. And by the way, because you know how we speak in these bold words towards the elite. Somebody be like, well, who are y'all to talk to them with the boldness and courage? But you got to understand, through the spirit power, Yahweh Shah, we are the elites of our nation. Yep. This is a war of elitism. That's where it begins. So who is better? Like, it's us. It had to be us because they just happen to be in the seat. And they've been warming the seat up for us.
That's right.
The average Israelite can't talk to it. Now, the average Israelite is better, but he's not equipped with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, spirit, and understanding to address what's going on.
That's right. Yep.
We were the ones that was set up through the spirit to address it. That's why you'd be like, wait, you just sitting in the house. You talking about a man who owns benches. But it ain't about that. Yeah. Because remember, power and dominion goes to an inheritance. Just because we don't have anything physical now, it doesn't mean that we're not going to have it later. That's why even in these movies, ancient movies about kingdoms, they always talked about the bloodline.
The bloodline.
Look, the baby will be, because, maybe they're trying to kill the seed of the king. Somebody saved the baby, and the baby is raised poor. But they said, nah, although he was raised poor and hidden, that's the bloodline.
Yahushua. The same thing happened to Yahushua. What happened? He went to Egypt. They were trying to destroy that bloodline. They were able to destroy Yahushua. We done.
We wouldn't be here right now.
You know what I mean? We're done. So so what they're trying to do now is, because they know we're going to be raised up.
That's right.
They're trying to destroy us.
Right.
They're trying to take the God gene. They're trying to put this charagma in us. They're trying to get these injections in us. To do away with the nation of Israel. That's what
that's what it's all about.
Because if they're able to do that, then it's like, okay, now we got it. We got the world.
Yeah. They can keep the throne uncontested.
Brothers, and we see it all the time. That's why we always emphasize watching these ancient movies. You see how dudes go out of their way to kill, especially the son of the king, the heir. That everybody wants to take out the heir. It's like, the dude, the uncle, the uncle. The king dies, the uncle can take over, but he's like, yo, he got an heir. I gotta make sure.
So he don't have the right. He don't have the actual rights. He don't have the actual rights to take it over. You know, the heir supersedes that. So we're heirs.
That's right. It said we're joint heirs to your house.
That's right.
I'm back in Isaiah. Isaiah 47. And I'll read 7 again. It says, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it."
Yeah, what's the latter end? We read it. You're going to get destroyed, man. You're going to be judged for the wickedness that you committed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You don't get to commit wickedness and then skate off into the sunset, man. That ain't how Yahushua work. Okay? The scriptures tell you that the Most High is long-suffering, so he allowed you to do those things. Which puffed you up, like the elder brother went into it. You get confidence off of wins, man. So he been winning, like, man, the Most High with it. Up until this point that we at now, he actually really, regardless of what we say, he believes it, but he like, nah, fuck with these niggas is saying.
Yeah, brother. That's what confidence does,
man. We gonna exterminate these dudes. Man. I don't care what they saying, man. Look at my track record.
Yeah.
You know? Look at what I've been doing to them, man. You think now all of a sudden the Most High gonna care that I'm getting ready to do what I'm about to do to y'all, man?
Confidence is important. That's why the scripture speaks about confidence, because confidence in righteousness is wonderful with faith, but also confidence in wickedness is dangerous. Because you will not, if you're confident in evil, you will not stop.
Yep.
As long as you keep winning that way, you're not going to stop. It don't matter what, you're going to look at the record like, look at me, I'm undefeated.
Yep.
Flawless.
He got the Mayweather record.
Undefeated.
Just real quick. This is Job 18:14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
You're going to lose that confidence because you're going to see that your plan is not going to be happening according to how Satan told you it was going to happen, man.
Right.
Okay, we read in Job, the 5th chapter, that he disappointed the devices of the crafty, man.
Right.
So you're good right now, but when you really start messing with you, your confidence is going to dwindle, man.
Right.
You're going to know, oh, shit, this is not going how it was supposed to go, man. Everything is wrong.
That's right. That's right. And if y'all brothers know, it ain't nothing like, it's always a crazy thing to see a confident fighter getting his ass. You know, you see in a fighting game, you like, wow, look, and then normally they get whipped really bad. They have no answers.
Really
no answers.
It's
just
beat
like,
down.
everything they do is not working. There's no preparation, overconfidence. You went in there and they just getting beat down bad as ugly.
And you can see it on their face because they be looking hurt. They be looking hurt like somebody saved me.
Your boy, man, Wilder.
Oh yeah, Wilder.
He got destroyed by Fury, man. He didn't know what was going on. He went in there. He was like, man, I'm about to get him with the bomb. You know, but that bomb wasn't working, man. He was through. He's like, yo, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
From the ear and
guess what? And everybody was like, that was a sad fight. Everybody was seeing what was happening. You get beat down. All that confidence is gone.
All his fans and shit, like, damn, all the people that you know, all the people that like ride or die, man. Like, damn, man, his ass beat. And it's like sad. It's sad. Verse 14, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Yeah, what's the king of terrors is Yahushua, man.
Right.
Okay, you gonna come face to face with Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Okay, he gonna destroy your armies. Okay, he gonna deliver the elect, and after that, he gonna let the elect out of them chairs to go and enslave your ass, man.
Right.
Okay, but you gonna know and understand that, hey, man, the plan ain't working. You know. But you so bugged out, you gonna continue on with it, man. You gonna keep pushing.
Esau's not gonna stop.
Well, just like the nigga Wilder, what he say? Who wanna go out on this shit?
He wanna go out on this shit. He wanted just to get put to death.
Yeah, just kill me.
You gotta just kill me.
That's pride.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pride right there. Because if you have any type of humility, you understand it's over.
You give up,
fall back. You know what I'm saying? And you forget to fight another day. Like, nah, you know it's embarrassing. You know, it's an embarrassing L. And that's the thing. The L that Esau is going to take is going to be embarrassing. That's why I said in Isaiah 14, is it he that would distress the nation? Like, look at how you fall like lightning, man. Right?
I'll just read a little more. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
That's going into the missiles, man. Okay, those missiles are going to rain down on your society, man.
That's right.
All right. Babylon, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellencies. This is the elite's headquarters, man.
That's right.
You know, the Most High going to completely wipe this place from off the face of the earth.
That's right.
Okay, it ain't going to come back, man. They ain't gonna have no stronghold to establish. We got America. America's gonna be done away with, man.
Right.
Okay, you ain't gonna have no more headquarters, man.
We're reading about it. It's already happened.
Yeah.
We just gotta play it out.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's being played out right now. And the cool thing about it, Esau can't do nothing about it.
He can't stop it. He can't stop it. He's tried a bunch of times, man. He's been trying to upset the prophecies. That's the reason why he added nations to the EEC. Nigga changed the name. Okay, so now Mosai ain't gonna know. It's more than 10 nations. See, I'm hiding now, nigga. That ain't how it works. You fulfilled the prophecy when you added that 10th nation, nigga. Okay, it's over, man.
You did.
It only gotta be fulfilled. All right. Once you fulfill it, then the Most High moving on to the next prophecy, man. You adding countries don't mean that to the heaven. It was already fulfilled.
Yeah, those 27, those other nations that you added, really, that was because the scripture speaks about, snares and nets and gens. That was really just added for 2/3 of the nation of Israel, because a 2/3 would see that, well, that's not. See, the Bible is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But once, like you said, once the 10th, that immediately, that's all they're letting you know. Everything else is set up, allowed by the Lord as deception for 2/3, right? Undesirable.
Yep, it says his roots shall be dried up beneath and above.
I mean, what if you for brothers that deal with plants, if you could cut the top part of a plant, and certain plants that the root system go like grass. Grass is a perfect example. You see grass get cut all the time, but most plants, if you chop the top off, the plant will die. But if he said your root gonna be dried up. Meaning you ain't coming back. Okay, a plant whose root system is completely destroyed, it ain't coming back, man.
That's right.
Okay. So once the plant dry out, once the root dry out, the plant is done.
Right.
You could spray the leaves as much as you want to. It ain't coming back, man, because the plant is dead. That's what's gonna happen to your kingdom, man. It's gonna be completely destroyed. It ain't coming back, man, because the Most High gonna dry out the root.
It says his
quick one, brother. This is Psalms 37 and 35. It says, "I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree." That tree, it talks about the strength of the roots of the green bay tree, and it really also goes to it's amazing because that green bay tree. Remember the Greeks had that those leaves. It also goes back to that. But just staying on the basic level of understanding of it, when you look at the green bay tree, it speaks about how rooted it is. So you really have to cut down to the roots. And guess what? The wicked has spread themselves. That's why every nation. That's why he's not worried about the nation, because he has plants. Remember we talked about that. He'll plant an Edomite that looks like the heathen. And he's like, you look like Ishmael, right? Like, most of them in the bottom of Ishmael, but the top that bloodline is Edomite bloodline. So he's rooted everywhere. He has spies everywhere.
That's straight up. Is that it on that one? Okay, kind. It says his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branches be cut off.
Yes, he's going to be completely taken out, man. There's going to be no chance of you ever reestablishing yourself down here on the earth, man. You ain't going to be reborn again like you was during the Renaissance era, man. Once this deal goes down, it's over for you. You're going to be in slavery until your ass get exterminated, man.
That's right.
Yep. His remembrance shall perish from the earth.
Yeah, because it's going to come a time where you're going to be exterminated. Ain't nobody going to remember that it was Edomites down here on the earth. That's right. On top of that, you read Sirach, the 10th chapter, the Most High says he's going to take away your memorial from the earth. So there ain't going to be there ain't going to be no remnant of your society down here, man. The Most High going to destroy everything.
Yeah, like you've never existed.
Yep.
It's going to melt.
So you ain't going to go to, okay, look, man, this is the Empire State Building. See, this was the Edomite controlled territory. Edomite. Okay.
Just like ancient Greece and Athens, you know how they always do the pillars. The Most High is going to melt all of that garbage, man. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you go over to Egypt, you'll see the pyramids. Okay, see the Egyptians rule here. The Most High going to throw all that down, man. So once you get exterminated, people are going to forget about you, man. You ain't going to have no expeditions. Okay, look, this is, we doing the archaeological digs for Esau. This is the city of the Edomite. Ain't going to be nothing there.
And Esau thing, and going
a base roof card or something like that.
And his thing is the skyscraper.
Yeah.
Because, every nation has had, like you said, with Egypt, pyramids, and his thing is the pillars but in the modern times, those high rocks, those skyscrapers, the Most High is going to melt all of them.
Everything.
So how you going to be able to go and show history of what? There's going to be nothing.
It literally says, this is what it literally says. It says, his remembrance shall perish from the earth. So everybody going to forget about it. It's going to be that bad where after this man is done away with, nobody's gonna even know he existed.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Until we go into that high holy day. Then we go, oh shit, the Edomites. Then we read about them like, God,
especially our children that are born. Because our generation, which that's the beautiful thing. Our generation, although we're part of the elect, we're going to be translated from being slaves to being super kings. But I mean, by the third, fourth, by the 10th generation, they're not going to experience it. They're going to have to be told, oh yeah, once upon a time, a group called a nation called the Edomites. You know, like man, 500 years ago, there was this nation called the Edomites. We'll probably say, they had, but because you know what it is, brother. The generations that come after, they haven't tasted that.
What about a billion years from now?
But
our children, a billion years. Like, we had a billion years.
Gonna die.
We ain't not dying.
They ain't nobody gonna remember them. Edomite ain't gonna come off of nobody's tongue, man. You had all kind of other stuff going on in the other nations. Since they're gonna be dying, they ain't gonna remember Edomites.
They ain't gonna want to though.
They
ain't gonna want to.
It says, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness, and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astonied at his day, and they that went before were affrighted. Because people are frightened of Esau or afraid of Esau because of his power and what he can do. But it's gonna come to a point to where they'll be like, damn, this nigga is nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, they want to ponder like, damn, that's crazy. There's no more Edomites. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It says, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. And then I'll go back to Psalms, Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47:8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
We're just going into America and the elites. Keep going.
It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
He don't think no trouble gonna happen to him, man. So the stuff that y'all saying, it ain't gonna happen. Even though he's scared, he hears the prophecies, he gets scared or it may happen. He don't think it's gonna happen though. So he ain't got no fear, man. But it's gonna start hitting him when the Most High start messing his plans up, man. When things ain't going according to plan, and then the Most High, shows this nigga that he's in 100% control of what's going on, and nothing going the way that Satan said it was gonna go, he gonna get scared, man. He gonna lose his confidence.
He gonna ask for Satan. The scripture said he gonna ask for Satan's advice. He gonna get critics, man. Because see, who Satan always says Satan is the ultimate double agent that's ever existed. He's gonna go quiet. He's gonna, they're gonna do all kinds of blood sacrifice, and he's gonna be laughing at you. He's gonna be laughing. He's gonna be like, "Damn, we used to kill 100 babies. No, it's not enough." You know how they used to do the ancient time when motherfuckers, the guys wouldn't answer, they triple the sacrifice. Did nothing. Like, he's just gonna be like, "Nah, I got my orders that it's over."
Cut off all communication.
Hey, I'm done on there.
This is a breakup.
What do we do now, Satan? Lord Satan, what do we do now? Nothing.
It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day: the loss of children and widowhood.
Which is just going into, represents the destruction and the hell that Yahweh Shai is going to bring upon you, man. Because for a woman, the two, most tragic things that she can experience is the loss of children, her children dying before she died, and her being a widow. Okay, so that represents the hell that's going to come upon America.
Right.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
And it's going to come upon you in their perfection, man. So the Most High is going to use these things to completely destroy you, man.
That's right.
Okay?
For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
Witchcraft that you into, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it perverteth thee.
That said, thou hast said, none seeth me. So you don't think that the Most High knows what you're doing, man. Okay, you present yourself to the, the outside world. You got your three-piece suit on. You sit down in a seat. You discuss the financial situation of the current world. You a complete witch, man. You do all kind of demonic stuff in the background. You don't think nobody sees it. Yahweh Shai sees everything, man.
Right.
Well, we read earlier, he's going to search your counsels out, man.
That's right.
Okay. Right. He's trying. He weighs your works. And he's going to search out your counsels. Most I see everything.
That's right.
All right.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
And that's the mindset that Esau Edom has, man. He actually believes that he's a God.
Yeah, that's what it means. That I am. So when you say I am, that means you're at the very top.
Yep.
Because every father say I am. I am. So he wants that seat. That's what ultimately is. He wants to make sure the biggest threat, on earth, being us is like, we dealt with, get all the nation on his side, so they can prepare for that final war.
Yeah.
That's why they got these weapons face, into outer space. But they know that unless everybody, in their mind, if everybody is not unified, we can't win against the invasion. That's coming.
As well as that's why he got this transhumanism.
That's right.
He's trying to, go to the next level.
Yeah.
To where he's merged with machine.
He wants to meet Yahushua halfway.
Yeah.
That's all basically because he knows Yahushua's coming. But he ain't ready. So he's trying to make sure everything's controlled on the earth, everything's on the same, so he can go and meet Yahushua halfway. But that ain't gonna happen, man. You've been quarantined, bro. That's the reason why there's no oxygen into outer space.
Yeah.
Bro. There's the reason why there's the belt around the earth, Van belt. The earth is quarantined. Why? Because of your ass, man. The war is gonna take place right here on this earth. It's not gonna take place over there into outer space, man. All right. You're not going. This is where you stop. That's right. We move forward after this. The nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, we move forward after this. Space travels. You're not doing none of that.
That's right.
Where that?
It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
And that's the Most High throwing those wrenches in your plans, man. Right. Okay, you think everything gonna go according to plan. Well, you was proud enough to actually announce your new order on the back of your dollar before you even reached the point, man.
Yeah, it's a set by enterprise is a success.
Which that design came out in 1935, man. 2 years after the Federal Reserve Act was instituted. So that nigga was boasting, being proud then.
Right.
Okay, but what are we reading here? What's going to happen to you? Read again.
It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee.
Evil's going to come upon you. The both sides going to bring evil upon you. Keep going.
Thou shalt not know from whence it rises.
You ain't going to know where it's coming from. Why these things are happening, man? Like the elder brother was saying, you're going to be contacting Satan at that time, man. Hey, man, what's going on? Why are these things happening? We ran the plan perfectly, huh?
Yeah.
We did it perfectly. Nothing went wrong,
Yeah. That's a bad place to be at, man. No answers. You're going to have to just deal with that.
You're going to be left up to your own devices.
Everything's going to start to crumble around you, man.
It says, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to put it off because Yahushua himself is putting these things upon you, man. That's right. And there is no entity that's higher than Yahushua. Satan is an agent for the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
He ain't got no power. He can't stop the work of the Heavenly Father. The Most High sending plagues upon you, then Satan can intervene and shut the plagues down. It don't work like that, man. Okay. Keep going.
Yep. It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
That's right.
Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep, keep going.
If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou shalt if so be thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, you ain't gonna prevail. Okay, and you gonna pull out all the stops, man. Yeah. You gonna contact that damn demonic bitch, what's their name? Rahimovich, Marina.
Marina.
The
spirit cooker.
Yeah, the spirit cooker. She gonna be in there. And her, that shit she doing ain't gonna work, man. Satan still ain't gonna pop up. Yeah. You gonna call everybody. Nigga Klaus Schwab gonna be there.
Hope. They gonna have a conference like what's going on. Like we losing.
They gonna call the nigga woman. You know?
She gonna be there, man.
She gonna be there. Like damn, we gotta call the nigga woman. Man. She ain't gonna be able to help you. The Haitian, the priests, voodoo priests. You know, the all
he will. Because Satan's a desperate. Satan, Esau's. He's shown that he would do anything to try to win. He would do. He's going to do some desperate things. But either way, the judgment is already set.
That's right.
We just gotta. The thing is, it's all about patience. We all gotta just endure and be patient and wait for that time and season.
Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels.
And this is even going on now, man. Okay. He's weary in the multitude of his counsels. So even now, it ain't really going according to how he planned it out.
That's right.
A lot of people ain't taking the jab.
Yeah.
He thought it was going to be okay. Everybody was going to accept it. You know, it was going to be a clean shot forward to you know, his NWO, but he getting resistance.
Well, at least 50% was.
I think he thought that more people were going to take it because he always like we talked about. He always accounted for people, a few people that in every tyranny and stuff like that. A real somebody who's really about their life always accounts for protesting people that, because you know those are the people you're going to have to kill. You know what I'm saying? But I think he was surprised to see how many people bucked him.
What did Biden say? He said we're going to get 100 shots or 100 million shots in 100 days. He fell completely short of that goal. You know?
They had Bill Gates out there pushing it hard. He failed. Remember, that's why you haven't seen Bill.
They had to push that nigga.
Well, Rockefeller told Bill, "Hey man, this is step to the side
to get too hot."
Oh, Fauci. You know they're not happy about Fauci. So now they're allowing this motherfucker to get fried over there in Congress, right? You know, you see how the dude, I forgot his name.
Robert Kennedy.
Him and another one, Rand Paul. They're here frying this dude. And you can see they put him in that spot to get fried. That's right.
It says, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to save you, man. Because the thing that you're getting ready to know or be taught without a shadow of a doubt is there's only one power, man.
That's right.
And that's Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Anything outside that is an idol. Okay? The entity you're supposed to be worshiping is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He getting ready to show you why, man.
That's right.
He's a supreme being.
That's right.
There's no entity that's higher than the Heavenly Father, man. Everything that, you know, them damn prayers that you be setting up to Satan, when you sit and you ask Satan for requests, he go to the Heavenly Father, get the okay.
Yeah. They don't. I mean, Job, man, and that's how we're able to know that. We know the communications to a certain extent. We know the communications that happen as well through these mysteries. And Job, we know, like the elder brother just explained to you that these are communications that happen at the highest council. Satan knows that he can't move unless he gets the okay to move. But Esau doesn't know that. Nor does he, even as much as we've said that, you know, he's like, man, whatever, man. Y'all don't know Satan like I know. I got a seat here where he shows up when we chilling.
They probably asked him, man. Man, don't listen to him, man. Listen to the guy. Israelites, man. I know what I'm doing, man. Just listen to me, man. Listen to what I'm telling you to do. Everything gonna go smooth.
Curse their ass out.
That's a wicked spirit you got on.
Hey, man.
Quit thinking like that. You know, everything gonna be positive.
And you probably like, hey, Evan Chuck, do you doubt me? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you doubt me? And they probably like, no, we don't. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Lord. And so, I mean, you imagine if council was sitting is in there chilling with them. So, of course, they're going to build confidence, man. Our confidence comes in faith. That's why we don't need that the angels to come out and chill amongst us. You know, no, the Lord wants us to believe, man. But the Edomites, they're not faithful. They don't have faith. They're carnal, so therefore Satan has to be there and you know, give them tutelage. No, right out.
Verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Yeah, those astrologers and your idols, man.
Right.
All right. These people that's, you know, you use as mediums to contact these different demons.
Yeah.
They're going to get burned up. And them idols that you worship going to get burned up too, man.
Right.
Keep going.
There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it.
Is it on that?
One more verse. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarters. None shall save thee.
Ain't nobody gonna save you, man. None of these idols that you worship is gonna be able to save you from the destruction that's coming down here, man.
That's right.
Okay. The only entity that can save is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's the power that we worship, man. And that's what we telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there, that if you want to get delivered from these things that are coming, you got to worship Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You got to get on this good side.
Right.
Okay, because this damn devil is getting ready to make those moves, man. Now the Most High, he gonna check this nigga. Yeah. But you Israelites that ain't on board with the program of the Heavenly Father, you gonna get caught up in Esau getting checked, man.
It's gonna get massacred. It's gonna get, and we know this. I mean, that's, you know, a part of us. You know, we preach. We know it's really just going to the elect.
Yep.
We've already made up our minds years ago. We understand the majority of our people are gonna get massacred.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
You know, that's why we removed ourselves, you know, the strings of the world, man, because the Lord said that, because Yahushua knew you're going to witness a lot of deaths, and you can't be shaken to prepare your psyche, your spirit, and only focus on the ones that shall be saved.
That's right. Yep.
Yep. I'm back in Psalm 64.
Yeah,
I'll just finish. Yeah, I'll finish a couple more verses here. Yep. Psalm 64. And 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
Yeah, bro. It's like, read again.
It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
That evil matter is the New World Order, man. Right. Keep going.
They commune of laying snares privily.
Yeah, so they gather together and they lay snares privately, man. Like this medical procedure that they trying to tell you got to get, man. Jake don't really understand what that thing is all about. Yeah. Okay, him putting that stuff in you, you offering yourself up to the gods of Esau, Edom, man.
That's right. That's right. It's
okay.
A ritual.
That's right. And Jake don't know it.
Yeah.
You know,
my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Yeah. Right. And the same thing applies to that haragma, man. Yeah. You getting that thing inside your body. You are bound down and saying that Esau, Edom is your God.
Yeah.
He's my gonna be my master forever, man.
That's the biggest ritual on the left hand side. As an Israelite on the left hand side, you know. Like you said, ownership of your soul.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, they say, who shall see them?
Yeah, they say, who shall see them? You know, because, again, these average people out here don't really understand that it's the elites that's pushing this whole agenda. Because you don't see them. They not at the forefront. They got their agents pushing it. You know, so you don't say, oh, this is Don Lemon doing it. Yeah. You know, this is Fauci. Cuomo. You know, this is Cuomo. This is Gavin Newsom. But this is all from the elites, man. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. They set these people up to put those snares out there for you people, man.
Yeah. And they know when this thing turned left, they know that a lot of you guys are going to, you know, a lot of people going to bug out. They're going to go looking for these governors. So all that tough talk that Sweet Lemon said, he got his day
they're going to be looking for that nigga. They're going to be looking for that nigga, man. Because they're gonna be thinking they're gonna equate all that with, you know, the talking.
The words he said, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's your fault. Yeah. You the one that put that idea out there, man. What's up?
Yep. Just like Esau, he gonna come for the prophets.
Yeah.
You know, right. we're talking this, you know, so he gonna equate that. Oh, them guys that are doing all, you know.
That's right.
It's the same thing on the left hand side and the right hand side. You know, it's duality is everything.
That's right.
This is verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, they go deep into wickedness, man. Find out ways how to put people to death. You know, all different kind of manners, man.
That's right. Psychological warfare.
Both their inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Keep going.
But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Yeah, but the Most High. So even though they got all these things going on, at the end of the day, what's going to happen? The Most High going to shoot at them with an arrow. That's right. Which is those nuclear missiles, man.
Right.
Okay, the Most High gonna handle these elites. Okay, he's the one that's gonna throw down their new world order. So what are we doing? We just waiting for that to come to pass.
That's right.
We waiting for the Most High to make his move.
That's right.
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
And there it goes again. Suddenly, in a moment. It's just gonna be quick, man.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna be no long, drawn out thing. It's gonna take the Most High, you know, 6 months to take down Esau. It's gonna be quick, man.
It's gonna be quick.
You know.
So they shall make their own So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yeah, and you got them. They're exposing themselves now, man. You got certain people bringing out, the truth about these inoculations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other people have already spilled the beans on the haragma.
That's right.
You know, so hey, Esau, you done, man. Okay, keep going.
All that see them shall fly away.
Yeah, you're gonna run from this man because you're gonna be getting destroyed.
That's right.
You know. And if you don't want to get destroyed, you gonna separate yourself from this
man. Because they'll know that it's time. He's losing. Yeah. And nobody wants to be associated with a loser.
We read that in Isaiah 47, where it said that basically Esau, all his allies, they gonna go to their own land. You know what I mean? They gonna see all this nigga's done.
He's losing.
We gotta get out of here. It's like we gotta get out of this thing of shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It says, verse 9, 2 more verses, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High.
Read that again.
It says, and all men shall fear.
And all men shall fear because of the work that Yahweh is going to perform on Esau Edom.
That's right.
Okay, and you got to keep in mind what is said about the beast in the book of Revelation. That's know, who was able to make war with the beast.
That's right.
So, it was one point in time, these other nations, even still now to a certain extent, they know they can't take NATO out, man.
Nope.
But who's going to do that? Yahweh Shai. The strongest military power that ever exists, the Most High going to destroy it, man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? Which means what? That fear that the beast had is going to be transferred to Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay? Keep going.
And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High.
That's right. All men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, man. Because they're going to know that the Most High was the one that did this.
Not only us, because see, right now, we're the only ones. Mm-hmm. But then everybody going to say, that's Yahweh Shai.
Just like we came out of Egypt.
That's right.
All those nations, they was declaring, the Most High destroyed the Egyptians, man.
The God of the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Yep, they're going to wisely consider of his doing. They're going to say, okay, he got destroyed like that because of what he did, man. Right. Look at how he was living. Your Sodomites in the land. He's a huge idolater. Oh, and he put the nation of Israel in slavery. So they're going, hey, look, man, we ain't going to live our life like this dude lived his life. Are we going to get destroyed like that?
Yeah, think about it. If you're, a man is a murderer and you're a thief, the judgment is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
The judgment for a murderer is death.
Yep.
The judgment for a thief is what? The reparation.
Yep.
So if you live in the same house, you look, and then judgment is coming. Guess what? The thief is going to stay away from the murder. All I did was steal. The heat that's coming for you, I don't want none of that. Because the nations know they're going to be headed out. They're like, hold up. What you dealing with? We're going to leave you alone with that shit.
You on your own, man.
You on your own, man.
Last verse right here says, verse 10, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord.
Yeah, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord, man, because Yahweh Shai is going to execute righteous judgment when he takes his man out.
Right.
Okay, and everything that this man has coming to him is going to be, he's worthy of receiving it.
He's earned it.
Yep. All the wickedness that he's done.
It says the
righteous. And you got even some of our people that's not in the truth, they're not expecting these things to happen, man. They don't think that there's ever going to be, a balancing of the scales for what Esau has done to us, man.
That's right.
Which is the reason why they, trying to find a niche in this society and just, keep it pushing, man. Right. We're going to be glad because the Most High promised that there was going to be a reward for the wicked, man.
That's right.
Okay, well, real quick, you get Psalms 58 and 10.
Yeah, that's right.
So Psalms 58.
And this is what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for Yahweh Shai to take vengeance upon his damn devil.
That's right.
Yeah, Psalms 58.
No, I'm just saying because this devil took everything from us, man. Mm-hmm. He took away our nationality. He took away our women, our children, man. We got nothing.
Yep.
We were stripped bare naked, man. So hell yeah, we want vengeance, man. The scripture said in Psalms, the righteous with their hands in the blood of the wicked.
Yep.
How it's going to be a righteous thing to know that the Most High brings recompense to the wicked.
That's right.
Psalms 58 and 10, the righteous shall rejoice when he see of the vengeance.
Yeah, what's the vengeance? When this man gets destroyed, man.
That's right.
We're going to rejoice.
That's right.
Okay? This is what we waiting for, man. And you ain't gonna get that from anybody down here on the earth, man. You go to the UN, the UN gonna say, get the hell out of here, man. We ain't worried about what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans went through. Kick rocks, man.
That's right.
You know, y'all in America, hey, live it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what the Lord said.
Houses, man.
That's what the Lord said to Joel, that Yahushua said he's going to bring again to remembrance the captivity of Israel. Because they don't have nobody dealing with that.
Yep.
The nation's like, oh, yeah, we only recognize other people, but you Israelites captivity, y'all, all right, they bygones be bygones. No, but Yahushua's like, nah, I'm bringing that back to the forefront.
Yep.
What's up with Israel? Somebody got to pay. Somebody got to answer for this.
He shall wash. Let me read that again. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous.
Yes, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. So we're not doing this for nothing, man. The Most High is going to reward us with revenge. Okay, He's gonna reward us by allowing us to see the destruction of our enemies.
That's right.
And then we're gonna be set up over our enemies in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be able to execute vengeance upon them. Okay, you ain't gonna get that from nobody down here on the earth, man. Esau ain't gonna set up no court. Okay, look now, you know you get to put these. That ain't gonna happen, man.
That's right.
The UN ain't gonna do it. You know the international court ain't gonna do it. These other nations ain't gonna put you in a position to do that. That comes from worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahushua,
the righteous judge.
Yep.
The Lord is going to reward us with victory in the filling of what? It tells you in Ecclesiastes, you know, to seeing our enemy, you know, seeing the males of the nations being put to death, hearing the lamentation of their women, hearing that those Edomite women scream. And you got to understand, we're warriors. And although we've been detached to that for a long time, the Most High is going to put us back in that ancient spirit. And you know you won the battle when the male enemy is dead, his women are crying and wailing, right? And then you sitting there basking in that, man. Remember Conan, you know, when it's the greatest thing in the world, seeing crushing my enemy, seeing them being driven before me, and hearing the lamentation of their women. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. God. Yeah.
Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth.
Yeah, verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth, man, because the Most High is going to, you know, make these things happen. Right. Okay? And these people out here, these other nations, especially Esau, Edom, they actually have it in their mindset. Well, even Jake, man, they have it in their mind that the Most High has forsaken the earth. The Most High ain't worried about what's going on down here no more. That's the furthest thing from the truth, man. Okay? The Most High is still highly involved in what's going on down here. He cares what's going on, and he's going to balance the scales, man. He's going to execute righteous judgment down here in the favor of the nation of Israel. That's right. Okay. That was it on that.
Yeah.
Can you jump back to Psalms?
Psalms 64:10. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in Him, and all the upright in heart shall glory.
That's right. All the upright in heart shall glory, man, because the Most High is going to elevate the nation of Israel, those that wait for him, man. They're going to be delivered from, you know, the enemy. Okay, the destruction that's coming down here, the Most High is going to deliver them. All right. After America gets destroyed, the Most High is going to set the nation of Israel up on high, man. They're going to be able to execute vengeance upon their enemies. That's right. Okay. Who wouldn't rejoice at that? Yeah. A nigga that's been, you know, putting pure hell on you, man, for years, you finally get your revenge. Oh, you know. And the Most High is going to give that to you. That's right. You know? That's right. That's going to be a beautiful time, man.
We can taste it, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can see it.
You believe. You believe that we can win. You know?
Yeah. Hey, you know, any other last precepts or last words? Yeah, man. Hey, you know, so, hey, you know, remain circumspect. You know, this damn devil is going to, you know, make his move. Yeah. But just know and trust that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua got countermeasures for this nigga, man. Right. Okay, we ain't got nothing to worry about. Right. You know, but remain circumspect, remain vigilant. Right. You know, so with that, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom. Esau, you're done.